Top 10 must-see attractions in Italy. The history of Italy is as rich and colorful as its culture and food. From the Roman Empire to the Renaissance to World War II, Italy has been at the center of some major events in history. Italy is also known for its must-see attractions that are reason enough to make a trip out there. Whether you're planning on visiting Italy for business or pleasure, it's important to know what places you absolutely have to see before you leave. Italy is a huge country with a lot of attractions to see. However, today we're going to focus on the must-see attractions in the country. Before we dive into this countdown, let's test your knowledge with a quick trivia question. Which Italian city is home to the Leaning Tower of Pisa? A. Rome, B. Florence, C. Tuscany. Hang in there for the answer to this trivia and feel free to put your answer in the comments. Also, if you're not already, be sure to subscribe and ring that bell. And here we go. (10) The Uffizi Gallery in Florence. The Uffizi Gallery in Florence is one of the most famous galleries in the world and houses an amazing collection of Renaissance art. The collection includes works by the likes of Leonardo da Vinci, Botticelli, Michelangelo, Raphael, and Caravaggio. The museum is housed in the old buildings that once formed part of the offices of the powerful Medici family who ruled Florence during this period. The collection also includes some rare statues by Donatello and Ghiberti. 9. St. Mark's Basilica. This is the most famous church in Venice and one of the most famous churches in all of Italy. The construction started in 888 and it has been undergoing renovations since then. The design is best described as Byzantine and it was built from red bricks to make it stand out from the rest of the buildings. It has a large dome that is supported by 4 columns, each representing one of the evangelists. The inside of the church is very well decorated with a lot of gold, which makes up for its lack of windows. The most amazing feature, however, is the mosaic on top of the dome, which was created by Jacopo Tintoretto in 1588. 8. Amalfi Coast. This area in southern Italy is absolutely breathtaking with its stunning coastline, beautiful beaches, and amazing views. It is located on a mountainside in between Salerno and Naples and looks out over the Mediterranean Sea. One of Italy's most popular tourist attractions, it offers some great water activities such as scuba diving and snorkeling, as well as boating trips on luxury yachts to Capri Island or other nearby islands where you can swim with dolphins or just relax on deserted beaches. 7. Vatican City, Basilica of St. Peter, Sistine Chapel, and Vatican Museums. This is the smallest country in the world and also one of the most interesting places to visit in Europe. It has some amazing attractions, including the famous Sistine Chapel in the Vatican Museums and St. Peter's Basilica, which is home to some of the most famous works of art by Michelangelo, Raphael, and others, including what is believed to be St. Peter's tomb. The Vatican City is home to some amazing treasures which are on display at the museums and include relics like pieces of Jesus Christ's cross, staffs used by Moses and Aaron, as well as other items from Jesus' time on earth. 6. Milan Duomo. This beautiful cathedral was built in 1386 by Francesco Pecorari, who was an architect from Florence, but due to its size it took about 200 years to be completed, until 1598, when it was finally finished by Giuseppe Meda, who was also an architect from Florence, and he added a spire at this point, making it one of Italy's tallest churches, with a height of 137 meters tall, 449 feet. The building is considered Gothic style with its pointed arches and flying buttresses. The inside of the church is extremely well decorated with beautiful frescoes by Renaissance artists Leonardo da Vinci, Donatello, and many others. 5. Leaning Tower of Pisa. The tower was built in 1173 and was designed to be a bell tower for the cathedral that was being built at this time in Pisa, but eventually became the main tower. However, it started to lean shortly after construction began, which is why it is known as the Leaning Tower of Pisa. It was closed to the public in 1990 because it started to tilt even more due to subsidence at the foundations and reopened again in 2001 after extensive renovation work had been carried out on it. 4. Pantheon. This place is considered one of Rome's most famous attractions and houses some stunning works of architecture from ancient times, including a massive dome made of concrete which is still in very good condition today. It was originally built as a temple to the Roman gods and was completed in 125 AD under the rule of Emperor Hadrian. 3. Roman Forum. This area was once the political, commercial, and religious center of Rome, as well as being home to many important monuments, including temples, public buildings, and monuments. This 2-acre, 0.8 hectare area has been excavated by archaeologists over the years, and there are still some more ruins waiting to be discovered today. 2. Colosseum. This wonderful amphitheater was built in 80 AD and is located in the center of Rome. The structure is absolutely stunning and was originally used as an arena for entertainment, games, and spectacles that were held for the Roman public. Today, the building is used for concerts, events, conventions, and even bullfights when necessary. Before we get to number 1, let's take a look back at the trivia question from earlier. Which Italian city is home to the Leaning Tower of Pisa? A. Rome, B. Florence, C. Tuscany. The answer is C. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is located in Tuscany, which is in the central region of Italy. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is one of the most famous landmarks in the country. The tower was built in the 13th century and it's famous for its lean. Now that you know the answer to that trivia question, let's get back to the number 1 in the list of most iconic Italy attractions. 1. Florence Duomo Santa Maria del Fiore. This is one of Italy's most famous attractions, with its stunning dome, which is considered to be a masterpiece of Renaissance architecture. It took nearly 150 years to complete, from 1296 until 1436, under the rule of 4 different architects, but it was finally finished under the rule of Filippo Brunelleschi, who was also an artist. The dome was designed to be self-supporting, which made it very difficult to build, because it had to be very strong in order to support its own weight, without any interior supports, which are usually added in most dome structures, such as this one today. The dome measures 136 feet, 41 meters high, with a diameter of 157 feet, 48 meters, making it the largest dome in all of Christendom, which makes it absolutely breathtaking to look at both inside and out. The inside of the dome is actually painted in ethereal blue to mimic the sky, which makes it even more beautiful. The inside of the dome is filled with numerous different symbols, such as the famous Cosmati floor, which is considered to be one of Italy's most important works of art that also dates back to the 12th century. This floor was a donation from Cosimo de' Medici and was designed by Jacopo della Quercia, which includes symbols like lions and bees, along with scenes from both Bible and Greek mythology, in order to represent the relationship between heaven and earth. That does it for Top 10 Must-See Attractions in Italy. We hope you liked it. Agree or disagree, feel free to leave a comment below. Also, be sure to subscribe, comment, and like this clip. We put out videos several times a week, so ring that bell to be notified when we post new content. Thanks for watching.